guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So I have some fun new things to show you guys in today's video. The first thing I'm going to start with is these perfumes from Dossier. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they make perfumes inspired by designer scents. I've tried two of their other ones and I love their perfumes. So I have two more to show you guys today. This first one is inspired by Chanel's Chance perfume, and the top notes in this one are hyacinth, lemon, and pineapple. The middle notes are jasmine, pink pepper, and patchouli, and the base notes are vanilla, velveteer, and orris. I'm probably saying some of those names wrong, but yeah, it is what it is. They're a little complicated. So yeah, each perfume comes with a little sample that you can try out and return, I guess, if you don't like it. I'm pretty sure they're still doing this, but I'm not really sure. You might want to double check on their website. So this is what the bottle looks like. I love the design of the bottles with the magnetic top, and they are glass bottles with the notes on the bottle. It's really simple, but I really like it because it's like modern but simple, but it looks really cute. I love the way they look like on my vanity in my room. They just add like a really nice touch. I don't know, that's kind of my vibe. But I love these scents. Like, they are so on point. This one, at first, when you spray it, it kind of smells a little chemically, but when you spray it on your skin, you gotta let it sit, and it smells just like the Chance perfume. This next one I have is inspired by Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc, and it's called Florentine Coconut. The other one's called Woody Hyacinth. But yeah, the top notes in this one are cardamom, pistachio, and bergamot. The middle notes are Lang Lang, tuberose, and jasmine, and the base notes are cedarwood, amber, benzoin, and coconut. This one smells amazing. It's my favorite one. It smells just like the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. I actually have a little sample of the actual perfume, and to tell you how on point this one is, on point. And this perfume is expensive. Like, a bottle of this one is like $2.50. So the fact that they can like make it and it's only like what, like 30 bucks or something, is crazy. And they last quite a while on your skin. I'd say like 5 to 6 hours where you could really smell the scent. You could still smell it after that, but it's not as strong, so you might have to do a little refresher spray. I think that would be like the only difference between the actual designer perfumes and these. But yeah, definitely check them out. The links will be in the description box. They have really nice perfumes. You won't regret it. But yeah, here is the polygel kit that I'm going to be using in the video today. It's from Beetles. It's actually a kawaii polygel kit. They just released like a bunch of new kits with different themes. So you know I had to jump on this one because I love kawaii nails. So it does come with 6 different color polygels. They're all 15 milliliter. You also get a top coat that is 7.5 milliliter. And this kit even comes with some dual forms, but these are a little different from the dual forms that I'm used to. They come in stiletto shape, and I also believe, I think it's like a square or a coffin shape, which I've never really seen before. I like how they're separated by the little hearts and everything. And you also get some like rhinestone gel in this kit. As you can see, you can use this to like apply your charms. This set comes with like kawaii charms, which are so freaking cute. I can't wait to show you. You also get a 15 milliliter slip solution, a 180 grit nail file, and a little gel brush with a gel brush on one side and a scraper tool on the other side. You even get a top coat, which is 7.5 milliliters. So yeah, you literally get everything you need to do polygel in the set. You even get some tweezers to pick up the little kawaii charms, and some stickers with some little treats on them, like cupcakes and stuff, which is so adorable. Like, I live for kawaii nails. I know I do them a lot on my channel, but I just had to show you guys these. So yeah, these are little charms. You get some little Fimo fruit shapes, some cupcakes, some little ice creams, little sprinkle charms and everything, some gummy bears. Like, they literally give you everything. It's so cute and kawaii. So yeah, let's go ahead and swatch these polygels really quick. They do not have names. They're numbered from like 90 to 96. So I'm just like swatching them in number order, starting with 90 all the way down to 96. So this first one, as you can see, is like a pastel purple. They're mostly like pastel colors, I guess, to go with like the theme of the kit, but I really do like them. And this formula of the polygel is a lot different from the formula that I first tried from Beetles. They're like first couple polygel kits that they released and stuff, like the polygel was a lot more runny, but the formula on this one seems different. Like it's more firm, and there's no bubbles or anything at all. Not that they had bubbles in their polygel before, but it's a lot more firm, like your average polygel. So I'm like living for this formula. I'm glad they like improved it. I'm glad they listened to their like reviewers and customers feedback, because this formula is really good. So I hope they continue on with this, because it makes me want to use their kits more. If the polygels are runny, like I prefer just to not even mess with it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, as you can see, we also have a pastel yellow, a white shade, a teal shade, and a pink shade, and there's also like another blue color in this one. They apply really nicely. They're not too soft, but at the same time they're not too firm. It's like the perfect consistency. If I was to like decide on what my favorite consistency of polygel would be, this would definitely be it, where it's like right there in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like cure these for 60 seconds. I'll also be like applying a top coat off camera, and this is what they look like after all cured and top coated. They're really, really pretty, and the quality is really nice. I'll also have the links to this kit down below if you guys are interested. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the tutorial. As always, I prep my nails off camera, and I'm going in with my dehydrator and primer. I'm using those stiletto tips from a cart, which will also be linked in the description box, along with everything that I use for like nail prep and stuff like that. So I'm applying one coat of dehydrator and one coat of primer, and then I'll be going in with the base gel. Since this is an all gel set, you want to go in with the base gel always to protect your natural nails and also give that gel something to grip onto. If you don't apply a base gel, you'll have a hard time applying your polygel. It kind of creates like a little layer underneath for it to grip to, if you know what I mean. It also like helps with like lifting and stuff, so your polygel is like gripping to the gel, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna be curing in my little like lamp from Beetles. This came with another kit. I can't really remember which one right now, but one of their kits came with like a mini lamp, so that's what I'm using to like flash cure my nails and stuff throughout the video. So yeah, as you can tell, this is gonna be a kawaii set. I know some of you guys are like me and you love kawaii, but some people, they don't like it. But yeah, I did listen to your guys' feedback in my last video, like not my last one, but the one before that, about the giveaway. What I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and some of you guys had some really nice suggestions, like step-by-step tutorials, like really in-depth tutorials. So yeah, I'll definitely take that into consideration. And some people wanted me to do like hand-painted art. I'm not too great at hand-painted art, but I might try it. Like certain things, don't get me wrong, I could do, but like I don't know, we'll see about that. But some people were naming stuff that I've already done, like French nails and stuff. I understand some people might be new here, but French nails has been done time and time again on my channel. Like you just gotta go back and look, because that is one of the most done things on my channel. I do French nails a lot. There's a lot of tutorials. I have like 200 something videos, so yeah, if you're new, you might want to like go back and check on that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on some of that stuff you guys suggested. But yeah, back to the nails. I'm just applying a base gel right now, and I'm gonna be applying some of those little candy Fimo shapes into the gel and like curing them in place. I think these are so cute. I always wanted like little candy nails, and these are like perfect. Like they have the little candy pieces and like cupcakes and everything. It's so freaking cute to me. So yeah, you just gotta like pick small ones to fit them on your nail. I'm putting mine on the middle finger because the middle finger is bigger and you have more space. And on the pinky, I was actually able to fit quite a bit too. On this nail, I'm going to be doing a marble, which is really simple. I'm going to be using that like baby pastel pink color and the blue color, and I basically just apply like both colors onto the nail randomly, and then I use the other side of the spatula to swirl the colors together, and then I go ahead and like pat the polygel in place like I would normally with any other color. But I always do my marbles like this, and I feel like it's the best and easiest way, and it's really fast too to get like a really nice marble. I'm actually going to be encapsulating all of these nails, even the ones with the marble, just because there's like obviously the Fimo shapes need to be encapsulated, and I prefer to encapsulate my marbles with polygel because I don't know, I don't feel like adding so much polygel on top of my nail like with the marble, because I feel like, I don't know, it wouldn't come out right for some reason. But yeah, anyways, I'm flash curing my nails as I go, if you haven't noticed that, so that, you know, the gel doesn't like move around like when I move on to the other nail. And on the ring finger, I'm going to be doing a marble on this one as well. I'm using the white one and the purple one, and I'm just mixing those two together with the spatula like I did on the pointer finger, and then just patting the polygel in place. I really love these colors. I feel like they did a really good job at like coordinating everything so it goes together so well. And I can't wait till like Valentine's Day, because I have a really cute idea with those heart like sprinkle shapes. You could probably already guess what I'm thinking, but yeah, that would be so cute. I can't wait to use those for that. I'm gonna save those for around Valentine's Day or something. So yeah, and on the pinky, I'm gonna be doing the same thing I did on the middle finger, where I apply the base gel and then place the Fimo shapes into the gel and cure them in place. One thing with these, you want to make sure that since, especially if you're doing like stiletto nails, some of the shapes are bigger than others, so I would go with like the smaller ones versus the bigger ones. This way you could fit more of them on your nails. Granted, like there's a lot of the same shapes in there, but some are small, like cut smaller than others. So that's what I try to do, kind of pick up the smaller ones and fit as many as I can in there, so it looks like there's quite a bit of candies in the nail. And after this, I'm just going to cure my nails in my big lamp for 60 seconds. And now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate my nails. I'm using Macart Clear for this. I actually had to cut open the tube and place the polygel on the nail with the scraper because I was running really low on the polygel. I prefer to squeeze out on the nail because when I do it like this, I feel like it gets like a lot of bubbles in the gel, which really sucks. So I kept having to like poke them out with my brush and kind of like, you know, re-pat the polygel in place, which was kind of getting on my nerves. But yeah, I wanted to get like all of the polygel out of there because it's really hard for me to squeeze it with my fingers. I need one of those tube squeezers, but I'm really too lazy to buy it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, I guess. But yeah, basically I take out how much I need, even though I did add a little bit too much onto the nails. But don't worry, the part that I remove, I'm actually going to be using it for my other hand, so it's not going to waste. I know some people are like, oh my god, why are you wasting all that polygel? Trust me, I'm not wasting it. I do use it. I just use it for my other hand. But I don't film with my other hand like that because we'd be here all day. It takes me a long time to do my nails. If you guys knew how long I spent making these videos, you would probably think I was crazy. Like, I spend like 6 to 8 hours, yeah, because, you know, I try to take my time, make sure that everything's neat, but like these designs take time, like, and I'm kind of like slower. I probably could like increase my speed, but I do film late at night, so that's probably what makes me take even longer because I'm like so tired. But yeah, it takes me a while to make these videos. Anyways, to pat the polygel in place, I always start by the cuticle. I feel like that's the best way to start off, and then the rest of your polygel application will be so much easier because you've already started around the cuticle, and then you're basically just going side to side down the rest of the nail and patting the polygel in place. You want majority of the polygel to be up by the cuticle area, like the apex area. You definitely don't want like the tip of your nail to be too thin, so you definitely want a good amount of polygel at the tip of your nail. Usually when I squeeze the polygel out from the tube, I always put the rounded end by the cuticle and kind of like just apply the rest down the nail. So it's kind of like already in that form and you could just pat it in place, but the rounded end kind of already gives you that hump, if you know what I mean, to like get a nice apex, and then you just like pat the rest in place, like going down the nail, but it gets like gradually less higher than the top part, if that makes sense. You kind of just have to be the judge and work with it. You can always add in a second layer. You don't have to get your nails built up on the first layer. It's just faster to do it that way, instead of like keep going back in with more and more layers of polygel, which can be more time consuming. So I would try to get it like, you know, on the first try. That's why I always kind of do add a little bit extra. I added way too much this time, but usually I do add a little bit extra just so I don't have to go back and add that polygel, because it is a bit annoying to have to keep doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to start filing the nails. I'm using a medium grit drill bit just to smooth over the nails. I'm going over the entire nail, around the cuticle, definitely along the side walls, to like help redefine the shape of the nails. They came out a little wonky shaped because of the way that the polygel was like giving me trouble because of like the bubbles from scraping it out of the tube. So yeah, I tried my best to apply it easy, but like I said, I prefer to squeeze the polygel from the bottle because it's just way easier and you don't really get a lot of bubbles that way. I noticed when I was scraping it, I kept getting like so many bubbles even if I like scraped it slowly. So yeah, I would rather just squeeze it straight out the bottle. So yeah, I thought I was doing good by using the rest of the polygel, but it actually took more time like trying to fix the issue rather than just get my nails done fast. So yeah, if you were having issues with that, try just squeezing your polygel right onto the nail. You don't have to directly touch the nail with the bottle. You can just like, you know, place it on the nail like that. I'm the only one who really uses my polygel, so it doesn't really matter to me. But if you were using them on other people, yeah, you might want to just not touch the nail with that because of like, you know, infection control purposes or whatever. So yeah, after this I will be going in with my cuticle bit. I use that to seal around the cuticle, and I did change the view for like when I do the cuticle work. So I guess you guys could let me know if you like the view better. I did it where I was facing the camera. Normally I don't like to film like that because it kind of like hurts my arm. I really don't know how people film like that the whole time, but I guess I gotta get used to it. Maybe I can try to film like that, but I don't know, I feel like it's awkward for me. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and seal around the cuticle. I know I'm like terrible at filming, but I tried my best to like give you guys a closer look because I know some of you guys have issues with like cuticle work. So yeah, I always like debulk my nails first and then I go in with a cuticle bit. I get like most of the product down with my drill bit like when I'm debulking, and then to seal around the cuticle area I take my cuticle bit. I'm using one from Dashboard Beauty, and I just like place it like kind of between like where the cuticle area is and where like the nail is to like clean around it. As you can see, I'm like going behind the nail and cleaning around it like that. And now I'm just gonna quickly shape up the nails. I zoomed out a little bit so you guys can see better. Sometimes when it's too zoomed in, it's like really crazy, like right up there in the screen. So I zoomed it out a little bit, even though like, you know, I'm still kind of like awkward like position because the dust collector's there, but I really just cannot deal with all that dust in my face. It like drives me insane and I start sneezing and everything. Like I love doing nails, but the one thing, if you ask me, I hate the most about doing nails is all the dust. Like it drives me insane with my OCD. Like I'm constantly like, while I'm filming and everything, I'm constantly spraying and wiping everything down and like dusting it off because I just hate that, and I get like covered in it no matter what I do. But yeah, well, since these are stiletto shape, I'm just going to like angle my file. That's how you would do the stiletto shape. You would hold your file at an angle and like file in the tip. And if you want your stiletto shape to be really sharp at the tip, you would just file in the tip a lot more. For these, I'm taking them in quite a bit, but like not really sharp. I didn't really want that sharp look with these. Plus I don't want to like poke holes in my clothes, so I'm kind of like taking the file and like rounding off the bottom a little bit so they're not so sharp at the end. These tips come pre-shaped, so I didn't really have much to do but just like go in and redefine the shape. And after this I do buff the nails to make sure I don't have any scratches before I go to top coat. And to finish everything up, I'm going to start by applying the kawaii charms and then curing my nails. After that, I'll go in with the top coat. But yeah, I like how they include this little rhinestone gel because for like bigger pieces like this and stuff that you glue on your nails, you want like something stronger to hold them. Even if they didn't include this, I would be using polygel to apply mine. Because they just stay on longer, especially with these big like kawaii type charms. So yeah, I thought it was really nice that they included that because not a lot of brands do that. I've never really seen anyone include like a bottle of rhinestone gel with their kits, because you do need something to glue them on with. So I like how they thought of that. So basically I apply a small bead of the gel and then place the charm on the nail, And if you do have gel leaking out the sides, you're going to want to take like a little brush and clean up around the edges so you don't see that like bulging out of the sides of the charm, because that doesn't look right. And then after this, I'm just going to top coat around the charms. This consistency is more like a builder gel, so it does tend to run. So if you did want to, you could do like one nail flash cure and go on to the next one so that the charms aren't sliding around. That's the only thing. With polygel, it's a little more firm. So with this, it's more like a builder gel in like a squeezy tube. So you kind of want to just make sure you adjust everything before you cure it in your lamp. But yeah, I hope you guys like these nails. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed, because I always post nail tutorials, reviews, and everything like that every week. You definitely don't want to miss out. Make sure you turn the notification bell on as well, because sometimes people don't really get notified when I do upload a video. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do that, because I usually post on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Love you guys.